Hey guys, so over the last few Sundays, I've actually been hearing these words. Are we doing church today? Or when are we doing church? I find a bit of irony in that because many years ago, there was often the rhetoric of the following. We don't go to church, we are the church. The problem with all of this kind of rhetoric is that it's reductionist. We should never be reducing the idea of church to something we either do or go to or are. For example, we don't go to church, but we are the church, or we're called to be the church. The reality is it's all of those things. Now, obviously, the church is more than a building, and the church is more than an individual. And there is a sense in which we do gather to go to church, and I'm guessing you, like me, are actually now longing for the day when we get to go to church. And so therein lies the irony. At the moment, we get to do church online, but how much would we rather go to church? And I'm sure you would agree. Right now, we're doing church in our comfortable chairs. It's really convenient. You can do church whenever you want to. You can hit pause in the middle of the service. You can go to the bathroom. You can dress casually. You can make coffee. You could stylize your own service in many ways. But here's what I want to say to you. Online church services are not meant to be awesome. Online church services are what they are. If you feel like something's missing, you're right. There is something missing, and you're meant to feel that way. And so I want to encourage you, although we're able to bring you the word and bring you worship and enjoy an online service, there is a loss. There's a sense in which there really is something missing. And we must acknowledge that. And what's missing is the people of God and the praises of God. And although we get to sample elements of that, there really is a lot that is missing. And we must acknowledge that. In fact, when we look at the New Testament and how it describes the church, we realize that although you can be a Christian as an individual, the idea of church was never meant to be an individual pursuit. For example, when we look at the pictures of the church, it never speaks of the church as an individual sheep. The church is a flock. The church is not a single brick. The church is the house. The church is not an individual person. The church is a family. The church is not just one body part. The church is the whole body. The church is not a lone soldier. The church is an army. The point is the church is meant to be the people of God together. And we are better together. But right now we are scattered, and for very real and obvious reasons, because we are in this pandemic, this season where we are calling our people to love our neighbors and love one another by protecting one another. And so I just want to close with this reminder. I'm asking you to fight for your Sunday scattered moment. Prioritize it. Yes, it's not as awesome as it used to be. Yes, obviously. But fight for your family worship. Fight for that Sunday moment, your online service moment. Fight for it. The second thing is I want you to feel the awkwardness of your Sunday worship. We are not trying to replicate it exactly as it used to be because it's not what it used to be. So feel the awkwardness, acknowledge it. And then lastly, find a way to connect with others in the church, whether it's via WhatsApp or phone calls or meeting in a drive-through situation or walking together or doing sport together. Find a way to connect with community. Find a way to encourage one another. Find a way to pray for one another. Find a way. You can do it. So Covenant Grace, we miss you, and we're encouraging you to continue to be the church, although we can't go to church. Let's be the church. Amen. God bless you.